We got a face box. Hey, what's good, guys? My name's Chris. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. Today we got something super special, to me anyways. I think these are awesome. This is my childhood right here. Well, a later teens. Right about to graduate when these, actually I might have already graduated when these dropped. Back in the day, the low tops dropped in the summer. Like they were smart about it. You know what I mean? They're like, it's a summer shoe.
You gotta let them ankles breathe.
Or in my case, them cankles, man. You gotta let them cankles breathe. They've been cankles for days. But these, my friends, man, y'all don't deserve these. They don't. Hell, people just gonna trash on these, man. These are gorgeous. I can't believe these are wearable.
I don't know. There's a lot of you guys who are like, I love those.
Maybe there's gonna be some super nostalgic people from my era, but I just know the new generation is gonna be like, unless Virgil touches them and blesses them with some off-whitish, and then they're gonna be like, oh my God, I never knew they were so fire. Look at the, ooh, man. Yo, these are so sick. Yes? She's bullshit. For those of you guys that are unaware, this is the Air Jordan 16 Low. Oh my God. I still am dumbfounded that I got these for the price that I got them in. I got them in, they're in such good shape and they're wearable. This is from 2001, man. They're not hoopable anymore. If I do that, I'll probably destroy these things. I was just shocked. I could not believe it. The price itself, or I was like, this is an eBay find for me, by the way. I told you guys before, I got that checklist, right? And then one day I'm up at like 3 in the morning and I was just like, I wonder what's on eBay right now. And I go and check, and sure enough, this was just posted. And I was like, man, I was scanning through them pictures, bought it right then and there. And it was for barely over retail. They still got the old Finish Line sticker right there. $134.99. Okay, I got these for $150. Man, I'm proud of myself. Normally when you cop a Grail, you got to spend a ton of money, you know what I mean? But nah, man, I'm cheap. But anyways, these are the Air Jordan 16 Lows. These are so cool. The Air Jordan 16, I'm not a huge fan of visually. I think that it's a weird looking shoe, but there's certain versions of it that I absolutely love. The first one is the cherry wood. That's the 16 plus. I used to have those. I didn't wear them enough, so I got rid of them. I do kind of regret that. I hope that they're retroing eventually, because they have retroed the 16 before. They just haven't retroed them in this form or the plus form. So these guys right here, again, they're the Lows, but this is one of the coolest Lows, at least when I was a kid, where I was like, man, this is one of the first convertibles. Now these guys right here are true drop top sneaker because they're a Low now, but this is my favorite part. I just think this is cool. You unhook the little metal things, right? The little magnets. You fold that up, there's an extra eyelet up there, and boom, all of a sudden you got some mids, bruh. Like, this is sick. These are cool, man. Look at that. I look like I just popped the collar right there. Look at that.
I'm a little fuzzy on the 16 and the 17. Is the 16 the one that has a weird shroud to it that you step into?
It is. I'm glad that you brought that up, because you could see that they reused the tooling, right? And so they still have that little space for the gaiter. This had a little like rubbery thing. That piece would always break. The 16 Plus and the 16 both had gaiters, but the Plus didn't have the patent leather toe cap, which is the reason for my not liking the 16s, because they have a really ugly toe down view. Like, I'll give it that. Like, it's super wide. These aren't much better, but the side profile, man, they're gorgeous. And I've said this before, but I really love white and red versions of the Air Jordan line. I was just happy to see that they were in a Low. Normally it's on the main model, but this was his retirement era, the second time, so he wasn't quite on the Wizards just yet. Or maybe he was. He wore the Gingers as a Wizard. Now, as far as the tech specs are concerned on the Air Jordan 16 and 16 Low, they're both the same. We have this gorgeous outsole right here. I do not remember the inspiration behind it.
Tetris.
It's not Tetris. I just don't remember what it is. I can't remember if this is supposed to be Grail, because that was the next year. The 17 had some Grail on it. Maybe they were toying with it a little bit. I just can't remember what this is for, but it was for something. All I know is that it's got herringbone on there. It's in the shape of a little bit of a foot. You can see the big toe right there. The traction pods itself are solid rubber, whereas the rest of the outsole is clear. This right here, from what I can remember, performed okay. I don't think it performed super good, but I don't remember it being horrible either. But I mean, the last time I played with some 16s was during the Air Jordan project. That was a long time ago. That was when I still had cartilage in my knees. Now, underneath that though, we have a shank plate. It's very similar to the spring plate that was in the Air Jordan 11. This is carbon fiber, so I think that that's really dope. That's something that MJ actually credits to the longevity of his career, was the carbon fiber spring plate. He thinks that that kind of like saved his knees, so I think that's a nice little Easter egg touch right there for anybody that did not know. The midsole itself, I'm I'm still surprised. I'm shocked that they're in one piece, because I've seen OGs of these where these little pillar things are just crumbled. It is Phylon, so it's not like a polyurethane, which will age and crumble eventually. But when it's so thin like that, it just gets brittle and stuff. So I've seen these things just messed up. The cushion in the back though is air. Not only that, I believe this was a blown air unit. I don't really know what that means. I never knew what that meant. I think it was either these or the 17s had the blown air. It actually might have been the 17. Look, I'm old, okay? Okay. At least I know when to correct myself. But anyways, inside the back here is an air sole unit, and then in the forefoot it's Zoom Air. And I think that that's really cool because that is different than what we were used to at the time. Because back in the day, as soon as the Air Jordan 12 hit, the 11 was the last one with air cushioning. Like air, I don't know what they called it. It wasn't Max Air, but the air cushioning unit. And then in the Jordan 12 and onward, that's when Zoom Air was just a thing, and Jordan was all about that zoom. And then all of a sudden the 15 was heel and forefoot Zoom Air, just like a couple of years previous, the 13s and the 14s and stuff. And the 16s, it was back to air in the back and then still zoom in the front. And it was a little bit different. It was a little weird. 17s, same exact setup. So those have zoom in the front, air in the back. The 18s went back to full length zoom. Not only that, that was double stack zoom. Double stack in the back. Man, yo, those are mad comfortable. That's a great shoe. Now the upper on these guys is plush. This is leather right here, man. These guys right here, these just came out. These are cool for today. The leather's nice enough. But this right here, this is real leather. Like this is beef caked leather. This is awesome. You need to break this in. That's what this is. And when it does, look at it. Just look at it. It looks like it belongs there, man. Like it's nice and worn. If you scuff this, it's all good. It's not a big deal. When you scuff this and you're like, man, toast. This stuff right here, they were built like tanks back in the day, dude. I miss this so much. You don't even know. I love all the little signature detailing and stuff. I love that little holographic looking button, the Jumpman and stuff. It's really interesting because the tongue right here is super clean. Real interesting. All the way down that though, the 16 branding, little rubberized thing, super dope. In the back right here, you got that Grail-ish font. We saw this the next year on the 17s as well. Chrome was a big thing back then. Back in the 2000s, everything was chrome. Remember the Dada spinners, the Spreewells? They had the chrome wheel right there. You step on it and it goes tss. That was freaking cool. We were so stupid as kids, you know that? Look at this. We literally got magnets to make a shoe a convertible from low to mid. This is dumb. But man, when I was a kid, dude, I thought this was the coolest ever. Now, one of the things that I think is real interesting besides the leather change is the lacing system. Now, these guys right here, they're very similar. They have that internal lacing system. Back in the day, started with the 13. I have the 14s out just because it's a recent release. But back in the day, this was not only to make everything clean looking, but it was also an internal system that made the upper wrap around and fit around your foot a lot better. I just think it's interesting. The reason why I want to point this out is because this is what it originally looked like. And I did notice that when I was doing like B-roll and stuff for these guys, where it's not exactly internal anymore. Like they got lazy. They just kind of like put it there, but you could see them. Stop being lazy. Now, as far as fit is concerned, they do fit true to size despite that big ass beefy toe box. Look at that thing, man. I never was a big fan of the wide toe box. Looks like Ronald McDonald's type shoes. Like they look like a clown shoe, even though I still love these, but they do, I'll admit it. And this is the view that I see. So whenever I put these on, I'm like, they fit real well with baggy ass jeans though. Just a plain white t-shirt, maybe bleached hair. Not gonna do that again, don't worry. But yeah, they fit perfect, true to size. The leather is still plush. The cushion and the midsole still intact. There's no separation. I can't believe I got these, dude. I cannot believe it. It took me half my life, but I got them.
I have a random Jordan fun fact for you that I don't know if you know.
Okay, I'm down.
I learned this from my dad, so I'm assuming it has to do with like NASCAR or something, but Jordan Brand or Jordan is starting a race team.
I did hear about that and I thought it was weird.
I feel like racing and all that is very much in the gambling realm, and so I was like, is this a wise choice for you, sir? Well,
I mean, it's not like he's gonna go broke anytime soon, so
yeah,
who cares? But I don't know if he still has the motorsport team.
Oh yeah.
Because remember that? Was that around the 23s? They released the 23s. The motorsport team had, their primary color actually was the Wizards.
The blue?
Yep, and so they had like the motorsport 4s, which at the time were mad rare. And then when they finally released them, it was like too little too late, and nobody gave two shits about it. And they even released an alternate motorsport. Nobody gave two shits about those. Nowadays though, you just, even if people don't give two shits about it, they buy in it so that they could resell it. I don't know if these have anything to do with racing. I don't think that at this time that was in the design language. I think it was the 18. Okay. The 18 might have been the one where they started with that, because I think that was supposed to be similar to like a motorcycle racing boot. Why it was covered and all of that stuff. So yeah, I think that they were leaning towards that, you know what I mean? Because these right here, they share like similar last, that squared toe. It was these, the 17s and the 18s. They all, well, the 19s a little bit, but not too much. But do you like these? I know that you don't. No? What is it about them? Is it everything? Yeah, okay, I know. I'm aware. Do you think this is cool though? Do you think this is cool? Yeah? No?
No.
Yeah, I was trying, guys, I was trying. Even my enthusiasm for it, still no?
It was very cute.
Thanks. That's like the ultimate insult to a guy right there, man. Did you see me dunk?
Yeah, it was really cute.
Yeah, it was cute. And then all of a sudden you're like, you know? Like you feel like this big. Anytime she says that to you, man, just walk away. Just walk away. No, like don't let her know that it affected you. You know what I mean? Like you gotta be a man about it. You can be like, cool, I'm cute now. And you walk and you walk it out. Anyways, I'm super happy that I got these. I've always been infatuated with these, man, and now I can just kind of check them off my mental list. I'm so stoked that they're wearable. I'm taking you out in these. As soon as this pandemic's over.
I'll just be stoked to go out.
Yeah, as soon as this pandemic's over, we doing it. I'm gonna wear a windbreaker suit and everything.
Perfect.
Yes, perfect. But that pretty much takes care of it. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all the support. Let me know what you think about these down below in the comment section. Are you new generation? And you're like, man, the f are you doing? You just bought these busted up ass kicks. They nasty, convertible. Exactly, exactly. Or are you from my generation and be like, man, those were tight back in the day? Because they were. They still are. Don't listen to her, man. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all the support. And until next time, guys. Have a good one.